beautiful, messy, and raw realities of life and business. I am Arzu, and today I've got something to say. And I've woke up a wee hours of the day, and I just have to say what I need to say to you all. Because today's episode is gonna get as real as it gets. This one is really about courage, authenticity, and saying what you need to say, even when it is super hard. And because, let's be honest, life isn't always easy, and nice doesn't always cut it. You have to show up for yourself, lead with integrity, and get uncomfortable feeling uncomfortable, because that's how you grow. That's how you climb your mountains. So let's just get into it. So, life isn't about avoiding hard things. It's about facing them head on with integrity. I believe to my core that when you stay true to who you really are and lead with honesty, really the universe, the God, whatever you believe supports you. And here's the thing, before you say what you need to say, you also have to do the work, right? So let's run through my thought process here a little bit, because before you say what you need to say, you need to run your thoughts by some trusted people. It's like your inner circle, that's your board of advisories, your sounding board, the people that you really trust. Jim Rohn says it, don't be a follower, be a student. So just because I'm telling you, say what you need to say, you don't just go out and say what you need to say without thinking through it, right? Just, gather your sounding board, get their input, but that's only their input. Don't be a follower. You have to be a student, study. Your decisions have to be based on your own conclusions. Your actions have to come from your own conclusions. Take the advice and you listen. But at the end, ultimately, you have to own what you have to say when you say it. So once you've done the work, reflected, validated your thoughts, grounded yourself in what matters to you, then it is time to say it. It's time to say what you need to say. This is where courage comes in. This is where speaking your truth isn't about being aggressive or confrontational. It's about standing firmly in your integrity and sharing your message with clarity, with respect and confidence. So let's talk about something we all avoid at all costs sometimes. And I mean it when I say at all costs, because sometimes just to avoid feeling bad, feeling uncomfortable, we even hurt ourselves, right? People get addictions because they feel bad, even though it is not good for them. They turn to food, they turn to sex, they turn to drugs, because they avoid feeling bad, feeling uncomfortable, because it is messy. But let me tell you something I've learned. Getting good at not feeling good is really a superpower. I found out about that this past week. I had some serious challenges at work. The kind that shakes you to your core, keeps you up at night, makes you question your legacy. But here's what I realized. Those feelings, the fear, the doubt, the frustration, they are just temporary because they just don't define you. What defines you is how you move through those feelings. And I've been practicing letting those feelings and emotions flow through me instead of letting them control me. And I'm telling you, it's not easy. I've been through the messy middle. I learned to acknowledge them, learned to feel them, feel my bad feelings. And then I got back to what matters. What matters is my 4 a.m. routine, my hot yoga practice, my walks, my business, my team, the people who are looking up to me to lead them, my leadership. That's what matters. And guess what? Everything is thriving because I learned to separate my emotions from my actions. Because here's the truth. Nothing can knock you down unless you let it. The mountain isn't out there. It is you. And once you decide to climb that mountain, because that mountains are coming our way, there's no stopping you. You have to commit to saying what you need to say, but doing what you need to do so that you become the person who can handle it all. So going back to, okay, so you've done the work, you said what you had to say, and after you said what you needed to say, the work really doesn't stop there, is what I'm trying to say. You have to keep being you. You have to keep leading with integrity, keep showing up, even when it is hard. So let's be real, right? Life is 50-50. There's wins and losses, joy and pain, light and dark. If we don't have the dark side of life, we don't really appreciate the light side of it. But the beauty is in the balance, right? When you trust yourself, trust the process, stay committed to your values along the way, you really become unstoppable. So this week, I want you to focus on saying what you need to say, but really don't stop there. Get good at feeling uncomfortable. Just keep moving forward anyways. Taking the actions that you need to take, you need to take anyways. Whether it's a hard conversation, a tough decision, or taking the leap that you have been always scared to take, just do it. Trust yourself, trust your voice, and trust that you're capable of handling whatever comes next. So let's end with a few affirmations to ground us here. I trust my voice and speak my truth with clarity and confidence. I embrace discomfort as a stepping stone to growth. I am resilient, courageous, and capable of handling anything life brings my way. I lead with integrity, and the universe supports my efforts. Right. Thank you for joining me today on The Mosaic and hearing my rant. If this episode resonated with you, I would love for you to share it with someone who needs this message. I would love for you to rate the podcast, and remember, life is finite and your voice does matter. You have to say what you need to say. Leave me a message, please. Say what you need to say to me. I want you to lead with integrity. And when the mountains come your way, I want you to climb them, because that is who you are and that's what you do. Please make sure to subscribe so don't miss the next episode. And until then, keep building your mosaic, one beautiful and authentic piece at a time. I'm out.